All right, good morning and welcome back to the show. We don't come again on top major happenings. 1 year on Good Morning Naija show, to me, has been both challenging and interesting.
It has been an amazing journey.
Very inspiring for me.
Ups and downs, granted, yes, but
I never thought that as a stand-up comedian, people, usually feel you can handle serious issues, But the Good Morning Naija show has taught me that...
just the experience of being able to communicate,
manage my time,
being able to reach out to people, and
God has been faithful.
You can always do something.
Interesting in the fact that I have got to learn a lot.
The push and the drive to do that.
Facing the camera.
Discuss with you and interact with you. I think it's just been fantastic, especially for someone like me who's entirely new to this line.
Screen mannerism and synergizing with my co-anchors.
During the interviews, before I came into this job, I was asked, can you do current affairs? And I was telling myself...
When we started, there was a problem. There was a problem. We couldn't understand ourselves and then how we could come in and run the show together.
This is my first ever experience in broadcasting, so...
1 year to me is like we've been together for a decade, 10 years. And we're now like family.
It's been a revelation of both self.
And we understand each other and we make up for each other where necessary.
A whole lot of knowledge learned, yeah.
I can't believe 1 year has come so quickly. But to be honest, I really think that the team has been very productive. It's not been easy. There have been challenges, but notwithstanding, they've been able to hold their heads up. And I think we're all pretty much impressed with what they've been able to come up with within the last few months, making it a year. We find out our listenership has increased. The audience are getting so used to the shows, and we've been getting great feedback, great responses, and I can only imagine that next year will be even better.
Well, it's been fun working with the anchors of the Good Morning Nigerian show for 1 year now.
Wow, it's an experience that...
It's been awesome. It's been so nice and so beautiful and so loving.
I don't even have any regrets for 1 year because,
there is nothing they cannot do because they are very dedicated.
Somewhat challenging, somewhat demanding, somewhat inspiring.
Has been an interesting show for the past 1 year.
I will always hold on to my heart, close to my heart, and
it has motivated me one way or the other, and it just keeps me going strong, gives me inspiration.
And I would like to say that I'm proud to be identified with the Gmns.
Easy to work with. You don't have to, I think they are so automated that you don't have to tell them anything. They just do their own thing.
They've been cooperative, they've been professional, and they've been sound.
And it has also been very challenging as well. But in all, we give God the glory.
Content-wise, maybe we just need to tweak some things, but the crew has been superb.
Altogether, the show has been a show that delivers information, and you could tell by the feedback we get from viewers.
Changing anything about the Good Morning Naija show?
The set has to go. It's been 1 year.
We don't have enough props to work with.
A couple of things have changed.
We talk about our costumes.
I think the set is tired.
We started with plastic seats.
Taps.
We love what our team, our technical and our producers and all of that have done with us so far, trying to...
And now we have, this wonderful one you can just roll about and all that.
And I'm believing God that is going to help us in that.
Our feedback mechanisms to be improved on the show, So it's beyond talking to the people.
It's going to be good for us.
While you're live on air.
Our content.
What about when we go back? What about people who didn't get to watch? Perhaps if we could also make sure that our content is available.
So that we can get more people to watch the show.
But if you talk about my working technical team, wonderful team, just like our co-anchors. But the problem I want to change is that I would have loved to be changed is the prop and support that we get from even our people up there.
Outside of the live session, so that there is more interaction and then we can build more of a viewership, so to speak. And, we love our people out there. So we'd love to hear from them more. I hope that could change.
Maybe the first time this one happened. So what thing the indigenous themselves they do outside say law supposed to guide them, outside say government supposed to provide security. What thing the indigenous they do to make sure that they protect themselves?
ADG is a powerhouse. Like,
she's so vast with so many political stuff, social stuff, entertainments, coming from the old school.
A personality that...
She's like the mother of the show.
She's a strong woman, very, very strong. And
she is very courageous, bold, and effective.
She's articulate, and then another thing I know about her is that she's always willing to learn.
Very consistent, a very consistent person.
Lady G is the mother figure of the Good Morning Nigeria show.
The boss of the show.
Yes, that's what she is.
She brings this thickness to the show. And I tell you something, she's good to go.
Every other thing, you go to make your body very, very casual this morning because they're here to informate you now, plus including educate you now and entertain you now on top the show.
he's a very interesting fellow. He's a force to be reckoned with.
The only person where God carry for back. Then I wonder where God put me.
Comic of the show, I would say. He brings in that he's the laughable character, but then he is important.
He has this old charisma when it comes to the show, saying serious things, but he has this way of using joke to calm everything down, like make it easy.
He's good. Mr. Steve is good. He's very good.
Guy, and he, just brings down the level of seriousness we have from Somi and Lady G and makes it, more enlightening. So
It looks tough outside. When you see him, you think he's a principal, but he's a joker.
I like the fact that he takes his time when giving his own presentation.
Steve brings a unique perspective, making...
Sometimes you don't judge a book by its cover.
He's the one that brings the show down. He's the one that makes the show to...
The way he keeps his face, I was thinking he's a snob.
Adds humor to everything, and I think that's one of the reasons why the show is so great. And
So for me, Steve is he's a comedian.
Comedian par excellence.
serious issues light, but still keeping the deepness of the seriousness of the matter.
President Donald Trump, they make waves. This time in the news now, they cast in the serving U.S. Attorney General, say the guy arrange this matter of in office well.
Anytime I look at Somi,
Schoolgirl effects on the show.
The simplicity in which she handled issues.
Somi is a wonderful person. She's...
Somi is quite intelligent and...
Feel this sense of...
a rare professional.
She's the bomb.
Modest, that's kind of person that...
She's a go-getter. Yeah, she knows what she wants. She goes for it and then she gets it done.
She has this charisma on set, like...
You can always trust to get the job done.
She hates making mistakes.
She's really, really good at what she does.
If you talk about intelligence, she's very intelligent.
She's always in charge. She knows what she's talking about, so...
Somi is fantastic on the show.
Of warmth, a sisterly love that encompasses you to know what's up.
When you sit on the set, they tell you there's a spirit that speaks to you from the top.
The backroom staff make us relax. Make us feel at home.
Putting everything together, making sure that the little issues don't become big.
Sometimes when you're going off, you could be talking and, you're not sure of where to land and how to approach the issues and all that, and you get instruction from up. It balances the whole thing up.
Even when there's tension, they make you feel at home and then try to get you into character before we go on set. It's like a happy family. They tease you.
Sometimes you feel technicalities also comes into play, because we are short of staffs. Actually, we have but they are able to manage. They are able to manage one person doubling up.
I think they're professionals and they're solid guys. Congrats, kudos rather to the team.
My backroom staff are one of the most craziest creative individuals I've met. They all have their butts and commas, but we're all human. But that gives everybody a unique perspective that they bring to the job.
In the next 365 days, and beyond the 365, I would only say that the show has the potential to keep getting better and better.
For 1 year, we've come this far. In the next 365 days, I believe is only going to get better and better and better. We keep working on ourselves, and we keep working on the show.
I see us on a digital set, because even doing just UHF or terrestrial, and you could see the number of calls we get within 15 minutes of our top story. So I see us going digital. I see us taking over every other Good Morning show, even in the shores of Nigeria and beyond.